Welcome. My name is Dombrowski, and I'm really excited to share this mindfulness practice with you. Today we're going to get started with mindfulness of breath. So you can just find your way into a comfortable posture, finding balance, sitting down, standing, lying, whatever feels comfortable. The most important thing here is that we're settling into a posture of ease, dignity, and balance. We'll begin by just taking a few deep breaths in through the nose, long breath out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then on this last breath, in through the nose. As you breathe out, you can just gently close your eyes, allowing the breath to return back to normal, back to its natural state. Just giving yourself moments here to arrive. Noticing how it feels to be sitting. Noticing the sounds around you. And then we come settling into the breath. Just your natural breath. There's no need to change your breath at all. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention on purpose to the present moment without judging and without reaction. And so here we are paying attention to the present moment by paying attention to this breath. And this breath always brings us into this moment. So notice the sensations of the breath. The physical movement of the rising and falling. And if you'd like, you can put your hand on your belly. This can help to make us more aware of the sensation. So we just notice the breath flowing in, reaching fullness, and then flowing out. Now soon you may notice that your mind has begun to wander to memories, to to-dos, to thoughts, maybe feelings. That's perfectly okay. It's what minds do. They wander, they think. The goal here is not to stop our thoughts. That's impossible. Our goal is simply to notice when the mind has wandered off and then gently but firmly come back to this breath without judgment and without reaction. Mindfulness is not so much a task, but an attitude that we're training. We simply bring the attention to the breath and rest here with the physical movement of the rising and falling. Again, you may notice that your mind wanders off. That's perfectly okay. A great attitude to have here is it's like puppy dog training. A puppy dog's going to wander off. That's okay. We're just going to gently pick up the mind, pick up the puppy dog, and bring it back, resting it gently on the breath, moving in the belly, rising and falling. And again, the mind will wander off. That's okay. It really is totally okay. My mind was just wandering here too. We simply notice that the mind has wandered. And then without judgment, without reaction, we just come back to this breath. This in-breath. This out-breath. The breath in is just the body's natural way of expanding. And the breath out is the body's natural way of letting go. The breath in, finding expansion, noticing that expansion in your trunk. The breath out, the body just letting go, noticing the muscles ever so slightly relaxing on the exhale. One of the beautiful things about the breath is that there's nothing for us to do here. We simply look towards the breath and there it is, right here, taking care of us. Rising and falling. And your mind will wander off. That's totally okay. It's really, really okay. We don't even judge ourselves when our mind wanders off. We don't even judge ourselves for judging ourselves when the mind wanders off. We simply pick up the puppy dog, the attention. We bring it back and rest it on the belly. The physical movement of the rising and falling. We're learning here to rest with the breath. You may find yourself getting caught up in thoughts like, am I doing this right? Or maybe this is boring or frustrating. That's okay. Those are just more thoughts. You actually don't have to pay them any heed. We can just notice that we've gotten caught up in thinking. And again, come back to this breath, this next inhale. As the breath rises and falls. Now we can continue to pay attention to the breath, but see if you can pay attention to the breath kind of by zooming out, noticing the body as a whole, noticing how the breath moves in the body as a whole, all the sensations involved there. And in these last few minutes of the meditation, just begin again. like you were just sitting down at this practice for the first time. Following the rising and the falling. Noticing when the mind has wandered off, and then gently coming back to this moment by connecting with the breath. You can continue here for as long as you like, pausing the meditation. And then when you're ready, you can just notice again your body in space. Notice again the sounds around you. And in your own time, opening your eyes, noticing how you feel, and committing to carrying this mindfulness practice with you through the day. Thank you for joining me, and take good care.